Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Jay Cartere.
And it's Mike.
And this is Talk About It. Hashtag Talk About It. Mike would like to give you a little apology for missing last week.
Yeah, basically, last week, unfortunately, I wasn't in London.
Yeah.
We missed the podcast. Sorry about that, folks. However, we could have released it a bit later on in the week, but Jay didn't want to record because it weren't coming out on the Thursday.
Well, basically, Mike wanted to record on Thursday, which is the day that it's supposed to come out. So I was like, there's no point doing it because everyone's expecting it on Thursday, and I have to rush to get it out or to try get it out on Friday and stuff. Plus, I was busy on Friday, so it just didn't work out. But yeah, I have bus cased on YouTube, so we can have videos that are longer than 15 minutes and stuff because I battled my copyright strike and I won. So yeah, we might as well get into the first subject.
Yeah, first topic.
What do you want to do first? Might as well do the biggest thing, innit?
Yeah, just for the record, it's Tuesday the 15th.
Yeah, so we're going to discuss the topics, wild things that happened last week, basically, and the stuff that we missed out on in the last episode. For example, Biz Vs Nines. Now, do you know what's happening with the situation?
Yeah, obviously, I haven't read all the articles and shit, but obviously I think it was on the Wednesday, which is kind of a good thing that we never done the podcast on the Tuesday, but I think it was the day after. Which always happens. This is why I think we should change the dates. But basically there was a video that Nines posted holding up C-Biz's watch and chains and shit. And everyone was getting on to C-Biz saying how he got robbed and shit, blah blah. Nines called it. Someone called him a dab, telling you about these dabbing rappers in the video. Let's start off with just that. Nines posting that video. I thought that was a donut move, especially having his face.
That's
in
terrible.
It.
That's terrible.
Terrible.
You're a rapper. You're a public person. You don't want to be fucking doing criminal acts on camera or showing anyone that you've got anyone's chain and stuff like that. It's just not worth it. Definitely not putting on social media or stuff like that.
He was he was climbing up.
He was on the
uphill.
Yeah,
he was at the Brits a couple weeks ago.
I think this is so counterproductive. This sort of coonery. I think it just needs to be.
You just let the nigger
be left alone. Yeah. I don't
blame the people around him. I blame his friends. Someone should have been there and just been like, yo fam, you don't need to be doing this anymore. Let us be in the video. Let us rep the hood. You're out. You was at the Brits a couple weeks ago. You're gone. Flipping. And also that same day, Jamal Edwards got Nines out of his bio. Nines took Jamal Edwards out of his bio.
Is it?
Yeah, so we have to assume that SPTV is no longer involved with Nines. I would
fucking cut fucking ties with him if he done that as well. If I was helping him out so much and he started doing coonery like that, what the fuck are you doing, fam?
I can't
Man's putting you on SPTV, you got millions of views, everyone's fucking with your music, and you want to post a video with someone's fucking watch and chain and shit. How is that going to help you?
I can't disagree with what Jamal Edwards done there. And Jamal Edwards is an MBE. He can't be dealing with this.
Yeah, I think that was really silly on Nines' part. Do you think that that's going to affect C-Biz's rap career? Because he does rap about, being...
Fam, it's not going to affect
super gangster.
It's not going to affect it because the same evening, the same night...
Yeah.
R.I.P. to the guy that died, but someone got shot up by an Uzi on Church Road.
Yeah.
But what's crazy
Which is where Nines is from.
Yeah, do you know what's crazy is that they would, C-Biz tweeted, I'm coming to your ends as well.
Is
and
it?
Deleted the tweet.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't hear
He
about
deleted his Instagram as well.
Yeah, he deleted his Instagram.
I don't know why he done that. But apparently he said he deleted the Instagram because he didn't want to be on the Instagram shit or something like that. I deleted my Instagram yesterday because I said, fuck Insta. Basically.
Yeah.
But basically, that person got shot, and people are pointing at C-Biz because they're seeing this beef that's going on, and that would hurt his career. If he gets fucking convicted for this, he's been arrested, as far as I know, because he's out on bail for this charge. Because of fucking social media and that sort of shit.
What he said after, when people were pointing the finger at him.
Well, I do have a couple of tweets I got from the Instagram. He said, I deleted my Instagram yesterday because I said, fuck Insta. Then there's 3 more tweets. First tweet is, all you bloggers need to stop talking shit. I have nothing to do with what happened or is happening. People are taking advantage of a situation. Then he goes on to say, you lot don't realise rumours and blames can get people in trouble. That's exactly what happens when people are being silly. And his last tweet is, social media is bait and gets used in the wrong way. People promoting bullshit. Now look at the situation. This has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Which I think, obviously, if I was CBiz, I'd done like it as well.
Yeah.
Like, but also, if I was CBiz, I wouldn't have told someone to go clap someone on the same day. Like, that's just terrible planning, to be honest.
Yeah, right. So CBiz says that it had nothing to do with him. So let's assume it had nothing to do with him. Let's
hope it did. Let's hope it had nothing to do with him. Because I don't want this sort of shit happening in the scene at all. Like, you two are supposed to be musicians. Like, what the fuck is?
But they're not.
I don't know why they have beef.
Like, they're not musicians. Like, let's be real about it.
Yeah, they're roadmen. They're roadmen that make music.
And the internet blew them. Like,
I hear that.
You know what I mean? And the internet has just
but as soon as you start making videos and shit like that and talking about all the crimes that you committed, you got to stop committing crime. You can't commit crime and rap about committing crime, because that's just self-snitching. Like, why would you do that to yourself?
That's true.
That is just the dumbest thing that you could ever do. Once you start rapping about committing crime, don't commit crime. If you want to be on the roads and you want to make music, make girl tunes. Like, if you want to do both, you have to just talk about love and stuff. Don't talk about all the bricks you're clapping and all the shit you're whipping up. Just leave it alone, man, because it's just gonna have the feds looking at you. Like, look at CBiz now.
Yeah.
He's on bail.
Alright, here's a question. Do you think if this never got tweeted out and stuff, would CBiz have still got arrested? And I think he still would have. Someone was going to get arrested that same day.
Not really. If it never got tweeted out,
someone died.
If it never got tweeted out, then no one would have thought that CBiz had anything to do with this shooting. If it never got tweeted out,
but you really don't think the police know about these gang wars?
Unless police was talking to Nines and Nines was like, "Yo, I got his chain and whatnot," and everyone knows, and everyone was just snitching. If no one's snitching, no one would find out.
No, but I even without the social media, police must know about these gang wars.
But how would they make the connections? The connection to that it was CBiz who might have like been involved to get this random guy shot.
Because they're not dumb.
Yeah, but how would they make that connection? Where would they get that from?
That's true.
Like, there's no, like, you're not gonna see someone get shot in Church Road and be like, oh, this must have something to do with CBiz, unless you saw that like Nines robbed. Well, I don't know if Nines robbed him, but he's in a fucking video with his chain and whatnot. And and then you're thinking that is some sort of retaliation. If you didn't have that information, there would be no reason for you to think it was CBiz. You just think it was just any hoodlum.
Yeah, true. Social media just fucked this all up for both of them.
Social media is a madness, man. There's loads of mad shit happens on social media. Yeah,
I'm just disappointed. The person I'm mostly disappointed with is Nines. Like, I don't know why he took this to social media. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was the worst thing to do, especially if you're a criminal. Like, but he did tweet out something saying they.
I'm just a good youth.
I'm a good youth. They want to label me a boss. And did you see the tweets when they was quoting Nines' lyrics when it was like, I sell pies, baby, I don't rob guys. Yeah. And then they got Nines with the fucking chain, like, don't like Nines. That was hilarious, man. But yeah, social media is dangerous, man. Social media does it makes a lot of stories bigger than they needed to be. And I think all our topics today do center around social media and that sort of shit.
21st century life.
Yeah.
Is on social media.
Yeah, I think he definitely shouldn't have posted this stuff on social media. I think it's just terrible for the culture, because this sort of shit is gonna lead to like more police shutting down fucking shows and shit like that, and just clamping down on everyone basically, because this sort of shit is happening. And I just think, like, for the culture, it's just a terrible thing to do.
Yeah, I agree. I just wish it never got onto the internet, because once it gets onto the internet, it's like the whole world is looking. Like, academics from America Two Block from America, like they were looking in. So like once you put it out on the internet, that's it. And why do people think like posting videos or posting tweets and then deleting them like that's gonna get rid of it?
Yeah,
like once you've put it out, it's out.
Yeah, if you don't,
there's bare trigger finger people screenshotting real
if
quick.
you don't want the police to see it, don't put it out.
Don't put it out there.
If you wouldn't want your mum to see it, don't put it out. Like, just don't do it.
I don't know what gassed Nines to do that video. Like, it's just
his brethren's, isn't it, hyping him up. Like, his brethren's probably rubbed the chain. It was like, that pussy C-Biz. Let's make a video and let him know while going now.
But you know what? This beef started from like, obviously Nines' brother got murdered by people in C-Biz's ends or like shit like that, innit?
Okay.
So, like, he was probably acting upon emotion.
Still wouldn't post the video on fucking Twitter.
I still don't understand why he posted the
video. I would
have
got someone else to post the video and told them to wear a ski mask or something.
Yes, get someone else to do it.
And then everyone would have been like, C-Biz got robbed, blah, blah, blah. And your name wouldn't have been... your name wouldn't have been connected to it. It would have been calm. But, that's just what that is. Do you have anything else to say on that topic?
No, just I hope C-Biz was case.
I hope he had nothing to do with that shooting. I hope there are no more retaliations or any retaliations, because we don't know if there were any in the first place. Yeah. I hope no violence comes of it. This isn't even a rap beef. Like, this is just
this is just street dons that put it on social media.
Plain daylight. It's just like
everyone needs to realize that these guys, they're rappers, but they're on the roads, innit? Like it's up to them. Like, really and truly, Nines especially should just give up the road life and just go with the music. You get me?
But you never know. Music might not be making him any money. He might be broke over there. He might still be flipping them pies because it's just stress out here in music. Like, you need people to buy the music, and most people don't do that. So it's hard. But
he was in the right direction.
Income. He was in the right direction.
He had Jamal Edwards backing him. He was at the Brits the other day.
Yeah,
man was nominated for a mobile the other day. He's out here doing shows. Like, he was in the right direction. There was no need for this. Now,
what's gonna come of these guys?
Exactly.
Now?
I don't know what's gonna. Like, it's fucked. So
anything can happen.
The only positive out of this is that people are gonna know that they're actually credible.
How's that? That's not positive.
It's not really a positive.
Who do you know that's credible? You don't know if anyone's credible, because it could have been Nines' friends that robbed C-Biz. So who does it make look credible?
It's just gonna make people believe their music more now. Basically.
Yeah. Well, are you gonna believe C-Biz's music more?
I don't even listen to either of their music.
No, but would that make someone believe his music more? Because he just got robbed. How does that make him look more credible? Because the guy died. But he's denying it. You never know. Evening. So people that think that C-Biz was involved is gonna think he's more credible because that happened. But that is so fucking silly.
It's
fam.
silly.
That's
literally the only
silly.
positive.
Someone doesn't need to die for you to get respect on the roads, bro. Who fucking cares about respect on the roads, fam? The roads don't love you. The roads ain't buying your music, man. Fuck the roads, fam. Just do what you need to do and do something positive and, prosper off that. He said he was making like 400 grand a year or something like that.
Yes.
Probably
music.
I don't know
through music.
I don't know. He said he's got investments and shit like that and all that sort of shit. But I have no clue where 400 grand is coming from. Like, I don't see it. But
he must have like stocks in fucking.
But if that's the case, he shouldn't really be worried about the jewelry. But you never know. He might not be worried about the jewelry because he ain't commented on it or something or anything like that. And we don't know if he was the guy that got someone shot or if he done the shooting himself. So it's all up in the air, but it does look very incriminating because the guy got shot on the same day. But you could say that for anything, because like in any situation, that anything goes down, someone else has probably died on the same day. But because it was in Church Road, that does make it a bit more mad. But I don't know what them ends are like anyways. Them ends might be just riotous on a daily basis. Like, people might just be getting clapped. So this might just be a normal thing. But I don't know. Hopefully it all like resolves peacefully and we can move on and
I don't know it, but
the Twitter trolls don't make people do things that they wouldn't necessarily do if they weren't on social media. Hopefully that does not occur. But do you want to get into the next subject?
Yeah, which one should we go into? Should we go into the social media thing because we're talking about it?
Yo, thanks for listening, guys. If you want to check out the full podcast, you can click on the SoundCloud link in the description, or you can search for Jay Cartere or talk about it in the podcast section of the iTunes store, and you can find us there. Don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe. It really helps us out, and we'll see you next time. It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.